Welcome students, myself Prashant Mathur from Electronics and Communication Department of Arya College of Engineering and IT. Today we are going to discuss our next topic in computer network is Ethernet. It is a part of Unit 6 in IT syllabus. Ethernet, which is also referred in IEEE 802.3 standards. These are the topics which we covered in today's lecture. Introduction of Ethernet, Ethernet evolution through 4 generations, Ethernet frame format, addressing and types of addresses, categories of traditional Ethernet such as 10-5, 10-2, 10-T, 10-F and IEEE Ethernet standards. Now the introduction of Ethernet. Ethernet is the most used networking technologies for LANs today. It defines wiring and signaling for the physical layer of the OSI model. For the data link layer, it defines frame formats and protocol. Ethernet is described as IEEE 802.3 standard. It uses carrier sense multiple access with collision detection access method and support speeds up to 100 Gbps. It can use coaxial, twisted pair and fiber optic cables. Ethernet uses frames to with source and destinations MAC address to deliver data. A computer network interface card is installed in each computer and is assigned to a unique address. An Ethernet cable runs from each NIC to the central switch or hub. There is a diagram where we use Ethernet. Here Ethernet cable is connected to the computer's game console, internet, printers, etc. There is also Ethernet switch or hub showing in this figure. These are the 4 generations of Ethernet. Ethernet evolution through 4 generations. First is standard Ethernet up to 10 kbps speed, fast Ethernet up to 100 mbps speed, gigabit Ethernet up to 1 gbps speed, 10 gigabit Ethernet up to 10 gbps speed. Now the Ethernet frame format. The Ethernet frame structure is defined in the IEEE 802.3 standard. Here is the graphical representation of an Ethernet frame and a description of each field in the frame. It is of 7 fields. It divides into 7 fields. First field is preamble and it is of 7 byte length. In next slide there is a description of frames. Preamble informs the receiving systems that a frame is starting and enables synchronization. Next is second is SFD, start frame delimiter. It has 1 byte length. It signifies that the destination MAC address field begins with the next byte. Third field is destination address and it is of 6 bytes length. It defines the receiving system or identifies the receiving system. Fourth field is source address, and it has 6 bytes length. It defines or identifies the sending system. Fifth field is length or types. It has 2 bytes and it defines the types of protocol inside the frame, for example IPv4 and IPv6. Next, or seventh field is data and padding. Data and padding contains the payload data. Padding data is added to meet the minimum length requirement for this field. There is a restriction imposed on the minimum and maximum length of the frame. The minimum frame length is 512 bits or 64 bytes, and the maximum frame length is 12,144 bits or 1518 bytes. The format of the minimum and maximum frame length is shown in the next figure 4. There is the data and padding. Its minimum payload length is 46 bytes and maximum payload length is 1500 bytes, and minimum frame length including destination source, source address, length PDU and CRC is 64 bytes and maximum frame length is 1518 bytes. This also described in this section 6. In the seventh field is CRC, which have 4 bytes. It's also known as FRC, frame check sequence. It contains a 32-bit cyclic redundancy check which allows detection of corrupted data. Now this is the figure which I have already described, minimum and maximum length frame formats of traditional Ethernet. Now the addressing. There is a various type of stations connected on an Ethernet, such as PC, on workstation or printers. Each station has its own network interface card, which fits inside the stations to provide the 6-byte physical address to the stations. Figure 5 shows the 6-byte Ethernet address in the hexadecimal notation. This is the 6-byte Ethernet address in hexadecimal notations. Now the types of addresses. A source address is only unicast address. That means the frames comes from only one station. The destination address can be 3 types: unicast, multicast and broadcast. The first bit is 0 for source, and for destination it is 0 for unicast and 1 for multicast. This is the difference between unicast and multicast address. I again repeat this, that a source address is only unicast. Destination address are 3 types: unicast, multicast and broadcast. Now what is the unicast and multicast and destination address? Unicast destination address. This type of address defines only one recipient the relations between the sender and the receiver is one-to-one. Multicast destination address. This type of address defines a group of addresses, so the relations between the sender and the receiver is one-to-many. Broadcast addresses. This type of addresses is a special case of multicast address. The recipients are all the stations connected on the network. This is the example of addressing. Define the types of following destination address. There is a 3 questions. We can understand the addressing from this example also. First is 4A 30 10 21 10 1A. Second is 47 20 1B 2E 08 EE, and C is FF 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 and FF. Now the solution. To find the type of the address, we need to look at the second XML digits from the left. This is the second XML digits from the left. If it is even, the address is unicast. If it is odd, the address is multicast. If all digits are F's, the address is broadcast. Therefore, we have the following. In first section, this is the unicast address because A is binary, is 1010 and 0 is a even number. In second question, this is the multicast address because 7 in binary is 0111 and 1 is the odd number. And in C part, this is the broadcast address because all digits are F's. Now encoding in the standard Ethernet implementation, we can say that the encoding used in the Ethernet is Manchester encoding. Now the categories of traditional Ethernet. The standard has defines 4 implementations for the baseband digital 10 Mbps Ethernet as shown below. There is the 4 categories of traditional Ethernet. First is 10/5, where we use bus topologies and thick coaxial cable. Second is 10/2, where we use bus topology and thin coaxial cable. Third one is 10/T, where we use star topology and UTP, unshielded to state pair cable. Fourth one is 10/5, where we use star topology and fiber cable. This is a figure of 10/5 implementation. Where 10 stands for 10 Mbps speed, base for baseband or digital signal, and 5 stand for 500 meters length. This was the first Ethernet technology. The name ThickNet is due to the use of thick coaxial cable. The ThickNet uses the bus topology. It is the original 802.3 medium specification and is based directly on Ethernet. 50-watt coaxial cable is used in this. Maximum length of cable segment is 500 meter. We have to use repeaters if the length is to be increased further. At the most 4 repeaters are allowed to be used. Hence the effective length of the medium is around 2.5 km. Next diagram is for 10/2 implementation. Here 10 stands for 10 Mbps speed, B for baseband, and 2 for 185 or 200 meter length. This is the second implementation of the traditional Ethernet. It uses relatively thin coaxial cable and bus topology. This is low cost system than 10/5 and used for the personal computers lanes. This specifications uses a thin cable, support less number of taps and specified for a distance of 185 meters only. The data rate is same as that of 10/5 specification and it is possible to combine them. The 10/2 should not be used to bridge two 10/5 segments. Another diagram is 10/T implementation, where 10 stands for 10 Mbps, B for baseband digital and T for twisted pair. This is the third implementation of traditional Ethernet. It uses a physical star topology. The twisted cable is used instead of coaxial cable. This uses the unshielded twisted pair as medium. The maximum segment length is reduced to only 100 meters. The advantage of this type is that the twisted pair wire is easily available in any building. This specification defines the star topology. As an alternative, an optical fiber link can be used, then the maximum length becomes 500 meters. Next diagram for 10/F implementation, where 10 stands for 10 Mbps speed, B for baseband and F for fiber cable. This is the fourth implementation of traditional Ethernet. It uses the star topologies for connecting stations to a hub. The transceiver is connected to the hub by using two pairs of fiber optic cables. Now this is the specifications in table form. 10 Mbps Ethernet specification. In 10/5, the transmission medium is coaxial cable 50 ohm. Signaling technique is baseband Manchester. Topology is bus. Maximum segment length is 500 meters. Nodes per segment is 100 and cable diameter is 10 mm. In 10/2, the transmission medium is coaxial cable 50 ohm. Signaling technique is baseband Manchester. Topology is bus. Maximum segment length is 185 meters. Nodes per segment is 30. Cable diameter is 5. In 10/T, where the transmission medium is used unshielded twisted pair. Signaling technique is baseband Manchester. Topology is star. Maximum segment length is 100 meter. Cable diameter is 0.4 or 0.6 millimeter. Now the 10/FP, the transmission medium is 850 optical fiber pair. Signaling technique is Manchester on off. Topology is star. Maximum segment length is 500. Nodes per segment is 33 and cable diameter is 62.5 or 125 micrometer. Now there is the IEEE Ethernet standards. Ethernet is defined a number of IEEE 802.3 standards. These standards defines the physical and data link layer specifications for Ethernet. The most important 802.3 standards are 10/T IEEE 802.3, where 10 Mbps with category 3 unshielded twisted pair wiring up to 100 meters long. 10/TX, known as the fast Ethernet, uses categories 5, 5E or 6 UTP wiring up to 100 meters long. 10/FX, a version of fast Ethernet that uses multi-mode optical fiber up to 412 meters long. 1000/CX uses copper twisted pair cabling up to 25 meter long. 1000 ways T using gigabit Ethernet that uses category 5 UTP wiring up to 100 meters long, and 1000 ways SX is 1 gigabit Ethernet running over multi-mode fiber optic cable. 1000 ways LX, a gigabit Ethernet running over a single mode fiber. 10 base T, 10 Gbps connections over category 5E, 6 and 7 ULP cables. In all the Ethernet standard, the first number in the name of standard represents the speed of the network in megabits per second. The word base refers to baseband, meaning that the signals are transmitted without modulation. The last part of the standard name refers to the cabling used to carry signals. For example, 1000 base T means that the speed of the network is up to 1000 Mbps. Baseband signaling is used, and the twisted pair cabling will be used. T for twisted pair. Thank you very much. If you have any query or suggestions, you can touch me via email also, and my mail ID is prashantmathur@aryacollege.in, and for the students you can call me on my number also in lockdown period. Thank you very much.